That's rude, I'll say. God, poison man. Poison man. Oops. Alright. Let's see here. Just go piss him off real good and run away. I wonder... You fucking bat. Oh, wait. Oh, that's bullshit. I wasn't near enough one of them. This game has cheated me. I'm gonna get you real good. How about that? How about that? Huh? How about that? Yeah, bitch. Okay. I gotta walk away from everything. Hey, where the hell did you come from? Is that close enough? Yeah, yeah, body's all gone. Just ahead now. Ooh, lordy. Hi, y'all. This axe is pretty cool. I like it. We're drunk. Whew. That's rough. Hmm. Damn, I ain't got no torches. There's some chests in them. Damn it, they don't. I was hoping that, wait, someone had furnaces, didn't they? Shit, man. Oh, that was my axe. Whenever you take damage, you have a small chance of stunning all nearby enemies for a few seconds. God, there's so much good shit in this game. Not having Not having torches is real lame right now. I don't want to have to go all the way back just to get torches. I don't think I have a choice, though. What kind of spawner that is? Oh, that's big creeper spawner. Big daddy creeper. Oh yeah, I guess I could have made charcoal, couldn't I? Well, we've committed at this point. I've tried a few things other than weed, but never cocaine. That's on my list of I'm terrified of. Tried acid and shrooms when I was younger. I quite enjoyed acid, actually. Shrooms wasn't as good. I had a panic attack, basically. It was real weird. Like, I'd had them for quite a while, a couple months, and was just like waiting for a time where I didn't have anything to do for like 48 hours, basically. And so me and my friend ate them. It was my roommate. And man, a long period of time had passed and nothing was happening. And I was like, man, these shrooms aren't going to do anything. Like nothing's going on here. I don't know, you know. And so I go into the kitchen, I open the refrigerator, and it was like, as I opened the refrigerator, this wave came over me, and I was gone at that point, just tripping balls. And right after this happens, Crystal calls me. She didn't live here then. This was like, she was still in high school. And she's like, I just got this bad feeling that something bad's going to happen. I just had to call. Ruined my day. Ruined everything. It just ruined me. So yeah. The next like 24 hours probably wasn't that long. It's probably like 14 hours. The next 14 hours was just a mess. I not told her that I was taking these. So she didn't even know. It wasn't like she was trolling me. Just had the worst fucking timing in the world. I didn't know I told that story before. I thought that was one of my... I shouldn't tell this because drugs are bad. Kids might be watching. Oh yeah, I told her. She knows. She knows very well that she ruined my day. I didn't tell her at that time. Whenever she called, I talked to her on the phone for a few minutes, and I was like, "Gotta go." One time, I was coming up here to visit my grandmother. I was in high school. I think I've told this story before. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% certain. But Mad Cow decided to come with me. I don't know why. I mean, it wasn't a bad thing. It's just kind of weird to like go hang out 4 hours away for a weekend with your friend at his grandmother's house. Actually, no, I think it was during the summer, so I think it was like a week or something. But anyways, we brought some acid with us, and so we were staying with my grandmother, and we take this. I don't know how many hits of acid we took, but we took a handful, not a handful, but enough to be just fine for the next for the rest of the night, basically. The thing with acid is you're always wondering as you trip, am I ever gonna is the world ever gonna come back into normality? Like, and you can't stop. I mean, this has been my experience. You can't stop laughing. It's just constant giggle fest about things that probably aren't that funny. So my cousin comes up. Oh, my grandma kept coming in and bringing like stuffed animals from my childhood and showing them to us. Meanwhile, we're tripping our ass off and like, so we're just laughing at everything anyways. And I remember we go and have dinner. We didn't go. I mean, we went to the kitchen and had dinner. And like, she kept asking us about our pupils and like, why are your pupils so big? And why are y'all laughing at everything? And it's like, I don't know. Everything's just so funny. And then my cousin comes up, and we had brought my PlayStation with me, and Corky, Mad Cow, he's like the best Tekken player I've ever seen. And so like it was like 3 hours of we're both tripping our ass off, and he's just destroying my cousin in Tekken. Like he's like, pick any character and I'll beat you with him, and just proceeds to do that. It was a good time. We used to go to like raves to try to find said acid. So I had gone with this. There was this guy I knew that kind of knew a little bit of everyone, in this area. So he was like the guy I'd always go with. I can't remember his name. Kenny, I believe. I think his name was Kenny. So we'd gone to Charlotte to this rave, and I got ripped off on something that wasn't actually acid. Come to find out, but that's beside the point. Which that seemed to happen a lot. Like there's a lot of fake out there. So anyways, last time I did acid, I guess I was probably in high school, honestly. Anyways, we'd spent the night at this rave. We come back home. I drop him off at his house. And apparently he left his book bag in my car. And I didn't know this. Did not know this at all. So fast forward to the next day, I'm driving to somewhere. I don't remember where. I just cashed my paycheck, and I'm speeding. Definitely speeding. And I get pulled over. And cop's like, oh, your car smells like pot, which it probably did. And he's like, I need you to get out or whatever. We're going to have to search your car. And I'm like, oh, you can search all you want, man. I ain't got nothing to hide here. Like, I didn't carry anything. I couldn't believe all the kids that would go to school and, like, smoke in the stairwell and stuff. I've never understood that. Anyways, he goes to searching my car, and I'm like, knock yourself out, bro. Meanwhile, I'm handcuffed on the fucking, on the curb there. And, in the meantime, Crystal and her mom drive by. And I don't know if we were dating at this point or not, but I remember her telling me later that she saw me sitting on a curb. So he finds dude's bag in the back of my fucking car. And there was like a pill bottle in there with like some powdery residue, which they said they were going to test, which nothing ever came from that. And a single fucking roach. And so yeah, I end up going downtown over this guy's little fucking millimeter roach. It was really, really depressing. And I had just, like I said, just cashed my paycheck, so I had like, I think it was like $800 on me, and he was like, why you got so much cash on you? And I'm like, I just cashed my paycheck. He's like, this seems like a lot of cash to be carrying around. I'm like, I remember I was such a smart ass. I was like, well, I don't know how bad your salary is, but I would hope you at least make $800 in a paycheck. But they claimed they were going to test the vial and see what it was and stuff. I don't know. Nothing really came from that. So I'm assuming whatever it wasn't drugs. But yeah, when I went to court, I ended up getting. I was on probation, and I had to do. I think it was 80 hours of community service. What else was it? It was a bunch of shit. I think it was 120 hours community service to begin with, but you could like donate like $400 of worth of food and stuff to get the community service cut down. So I did that. The morning I went to court, I'll never forget this shit. I'd worked third shift the night before, and so I went to court. I didn't get a lawyer, and I just represented myself. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? That's right. I went outside here, didn't I? And so I just left from work and went straight to court that morning. And after the judge does his sentencing or whatever, the bailiff there's like, you smell like marijuana to me. And they no way I smelled like marijuana at this point, because like I said, I just got off work. I'd done no wrong. And he had like 2 different cops sniff me. I had like a sniff test to see if I smelled like pot to anyone else. Which both the cops were just like, I don't smell anything, man. How the fuck did I get in this place the first time? Do not know. It makes me mad, though. It wasn't all the way around here, was it? Because there's all these terrible spawners right there. I don't feel like I fucked with that. I don't think I went over here, did I? Because those spawners would have triggered if I did. I ain't going in there. Where the fuck did I go into this place at? No, I know I jumped down here, but how did I get in the first time? Is there a way in further back? No, there's not. I know there's not. Yeah. That's before I knew about hiring lawyers. I learned about hiring lawyers over some traffic tickets. One time, I should have been banned. I think this is what actually stopped driving. I had when I moved up here, my license expired at some point. No, it wasn't my license. My registration that expired. And I hadn't gotten around to getting that fixed. And so anyways, I was speeding in a school zone coming home from work. And I was going real fast. Like, real fast. And this unmarked cop pulls me over. And maybe maybe my license had expired. No, I definitely, I had a license. Yeah, so anyways, my registration was expired. And he's real mad because I was speeding at such great speeds in the school zone. And he wouldn't let me drive away because my registration was expired. School wasn't in session, to be fair, but, I mean, still. I was a real bad man. Anyways, he wouldn't let me leave. So, like, I had to call my cousin to come pick me up. And then, yeah, that's when I stopped driving. But I got a lawyer. And he just made it go away. Just went away. Like it never happened. All right. Let's see here. I don't speed anymore. But yeah, that's when that was at the point where I had learned about lawyers. Like, you just get a lawyer for any trap. Like, I had several speeding tickets at this point, and every single one of them just went away because you just hire a lawyer, and they just do some bullfuckery, and they just go away. I like this floor. I don't know how many times I've had a speeding ticket dropped over. There was torches in here. Son of a bitch. Improper equipment, like you go and have your speed tested on your car, and then the lawyer brings the thing in saying, well, we had his equipment tested, and his his speedometer's off by 2 miles an hour. So the fact that he was going 15 over the speed limit, it's like, all right, you're good. The lawyer's not expensive either. It was like $200, $150, something like that. Like you're gonna spend almost that much on whatever other bullshit's gonna happen anyways, basically. Look at all these boys. Actually, I think there's one drug story I haven't told. I don't think I ever will tell. That's probably one that's gonna always be a secret. Might tell it someday, but probably not.